everybody, I hope you're doing well. Well, look on the screen. It says, whoa, what's going on here, beautiful people? It says, study, rise in American shoplifting. Are we surprised? As I said before, said again, if you're thinking people are going to go, oh my goodness, I am so hungry. I would like to feed my family, but I don't have any money. Well, I guess we're just going to stand here, family, and starve to death. We're going to just stand here, family, and watch everybody else eat. Not happening. Nope, just not happening. A lot of people find themselves in positions that they never, ever, ever saw coming. Guess what? Part of life. It truly happens. I know about that. Things happen. But yeah, you have some people having a hard time realizing, oh my goodness, I thought it was going to be temporary, my good paying job. I've said it so many times, people I know, it's best to accept it and try to come up with something else, a whole new plan. Yesterday, last year, the last 2.5 years, it's done. If that good job has not come back now, don't hold your breath. So let's listen to this. As I said before, I said again, if you think people are going to go just stand by and just starve, no, they're not going to. And as this gets worse, because I just failed to see the better of it, as it gets worse, I got to my homegirl, this holiday season is going to be quite interesting. Oh, people displaced, homelessness going on, foreclosures, evictions, laid off, can't find replacement income. They're not going to sit by and just, wow, let me watch their Christmas through a window. No, it's going to get worse. So let's listen to this report. People can't afford to buy food. They're just going into the store and just, I guess, picking up a few items. Wow.
This climb at the grocery store. A new study finds the number of people admitting to shoplifting while there is climbing. 2 News Oklahoma's Kathy Tatum listens to why it's happening and where.
We found that 30% of Americans say that they have shoplifted, and that's up from 23% just a couple of years ago.
The two top stores that people are shoplifting from are Walmart and Family Dollar.
For the most part, people are saying that high prices and inflation and just the economy in general is what is driving them to it.
I met Cynthia Driver at Whiteside Park and shared the results of the study.
I see all the locked cabinets in the grocery stores and in the drugstores.
Those protect expensive items. However, this study found
it's more about walking into a grocery store and walking out with a loaf of bread or a pound of ground beef.
Wow.
Just to make ends meet. That's sad.
Gen Z and millennials were far more likely to admitting that they had shoplifted, while the numbers were a lot smaller with Gen X and boomers.
Well, the other things they found that actually kind of makes this easier is the self-checkout system.
I would imagine so, because you're just right there. You scoop something past it.
Some of the growth of shoplifting is about opportunity, and we've seen so many places lean on self-checkout.
And it's about need. The need to be able to feed yourself and your family. Did you hear about the Dallas airport? Yeah, it's going to have a makeover. $22 billion, people. For a Dallas airport makeover. Like that's really a necessity. But I'm not surprised. Politics as usual. I don't care who's in office. Again, you think people are going to sit up and just, well, I'm going to just sit up here and starve and watch everybody else eat? Not going to happen. Not going to happen. I bet you, and listen, these are the people that are based on 30%. These are the ones that are just, they're being honest. If they really, really, really did the honest numbers, I bet it would be more than that. These are the people who are willing to be honest about the shoplifting. I told you about the in the store. Kids coming in the store and eating food because they're hungry. Why? Well, school is out. That means free lunch and free breakfast is over. Doesn't mean that there's not maybe some food stamps in the house. You never know. It could be a parent misusing it. But this is where we are. Again, this number is based on the people that were willing to admit to it. It won't surprise me. A lot of older people will end up shoplifting. They just won't cop to it. So yeah, if you think people are going to sit up here and just starve and say, well, I lost my job, that was beyond my control, I pretty much lost everything, so I'm just going to sit here, lose the house and what have you, and just starve, that's not even the deal. That's not even going to happen. It's just not. This right here is going to more than likely get worse. Oh, a whole lot of worse. So yeah, a rise in American shoplifting. You think we can't all do like Fauci and go ahead and, maybe get a hold of some federal workers to, make us some extra money, pursue our own interest for us to get rich? We can't do that. We can't do like the politicians can vote on a bill. Uh-oh, that bill is tied to a stock that's publicly trading. Oh, we can't do like them and get the inside information and make a play based on that. We can't do like they can do and make a whole lot of money and get rich. Can't break the law and get away with it. No, that's for the commoners. So the commoners are going to get clever, and a lot of people already feel, victimized by the system, you think? And the other thing is, it's a wake-up call for a lot of people, because some people thought, oh, people always hailing victim by the system. And now some of the same ones are sitting up here, I can't find a job. I got my education. I can't find a job. This shouldn't be happening to me. Girl, it's been happening. Join the club. You just thought it was going to happen to you. What the lady said, she just thought Trump was going to help people like me. Girl, I can look at her and tell, sweetie, you're not in that equation. I can look at her and tell, you're not in the equation, because my opinion is about money. You're not in the equation. I don't know what she was, well, I know what she was thinking. What do they say? Thinking comes from not knowing. Well, now she knows. Rural America thought they were probably going to be okay. And look at it today. Food insecurity hitting like crazy. Hospitals closing down. All these medical facilities that were housing the elderly. Medicare shut down, consolidated. Got to come pick up your family member. Rearrange your whole life. So people can't afford the rent. They can't afford the house. They can't afford the food. Everybody's not going to sit up here. As I said, the civilized silent purge, and there's going to be a price to pay. Again, this 30%, I believe it's more than that. That's only the number of people that are being honest about it. But yeah, I don't see anything getting better. I just don't. I could be wrong. I wish it would get better. I just don't see it. And nonetheless, here we are. 30%. It says grocery prices are so high, it's driving Americans to shoplift. Really? Is that what it's doing? So driving them to steal. Guess what? I think it's only the beginning. This right here, what's happening, it's like the beginning to the end. As I said to a friend of mine, careers that were had 4 and 5 years ago, it's over. People got college degrees, master's degrees, sitting up here doing Uber, Instacart, Lyft. Not just one of them, no, all three of them combined. And still can't afford an extra hamburger. Just trying to make the basic bills. So what do you all think? I told you. People are not going to just sit up here and I'm going to just, see how I can go without food. No, it's going to get to a point when people start to lose it and get desperate. So some get to the point, I'm just going to go in and get what I want and keep it pushing. Food stamps being cut off, they're now at food banks. Food banks running out of food. Some of the people that were the donators, guess what? They're now the attendees. They need the donations relying on them. So yeah, 30%, I think it's more than that. That's just in my opinion. Those are based on the ones who are being honest about it. What do you all think? Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'm out.